in school for? And I was like, you know, we're master's students. I was like, what do you want to do? She's like, oh, I want to go to college, get my master's, and open my own daycare. And I was like, really? I was like, you know what you want to do at your age? And she's like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, I have no idea. I'm about to be done. And I was just like, wow, it's really surprising that you know what you want to do at that young age. And she's like, I want to go to college and get my master's and do all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, I wish I had that.
I think it went well. I mean, it was interactive. The kids seemed interested. I don't think it was boring for them. I don't think it felt like a test. They were energetic about it. From my table, they were having I was engaging in discussion with them about, well, do you do this? And you don't like it? Well, okay, so what do you like? And just kind of talking to them. So
I think it was a little bit of a different experience for me because I worked one-on-one with the student that was sitting with me. So it's like, after a certain point, it was really hard to keep his attention and be like, hey, you know, like, question 25, let's do this. So, you know, he'd like start doing fractions and stuff and start quizzing me on math, which was funny, but it's like sometimes I had to be like, hey, listen, which one is so, yeah.
I don't know.
No, yeah. I had a similar experience. Like, I had one kid at my table who was really distracted, but the other two were really into it, and I would just kind of have to keep the one kid kind of on task. But the rest of them, like, they seemed to like it, and like I would ask them about stuff, and they were pretty open about the questions and things like that.
I think the question answer session at the end was really interesting because I bet most of the kids in there hadn't talked to anyone that had gone to college before, really. So it was like, you know, to have them ask whatever they want. I'm sure their only exposure to like college is probably like what they see in movies or like read about.
Yeah.
You could tell they were really interested.
Yeah.
Like, they got really quiet. Like, they stopped like talking.
They actually focused, and I was like, whoa. Is that how you get your attention? I was a bit, because I was overwhelmed at my table. Like, these two kids, like, I was about to be like, stop it. And one of them kept like, a mentor was with me too, and she's like, we're about to switch chairs. I was like, no. But I mean, for the most part, I felt like it helped. I feel like we're doing a good thing here. I think once I get their results, it'll be...
I liked it. I thought it was beneficial that we all kind of had a little different group of kids because it made them feel more comfortable. Because like you could sit there and talk to them like one-on-one, and you weren't like this dominating figure. You're kind of on their level, like just being open and honest with them. I don't know, like you said, I don't know if they've had that really interaction with people that have gone to college and graduated and working on masters, and we kind of, I guess, probably in their mind had this sense of direction of what we're doing. And I mean, reality, some of us don't, obviously, like my example. But I thought it was interesting. I mean, and it was funny, too, because they were really considering their answers, it seems like, to all of them. They're like, well, do I like it or do I not like it? And maybe towards the beginning they didn't take it more seriously, but definitely by the end of it, you could tell that they really kind of started to grasp what we were doing. So
interesting because that one kid asked me like basically how to get into like apparel design business, which was really funny because I didn't really expect that question. So it was kind of like not making up, but like going through the steps in my mind and creating a business plan sort of for him. So I didn't expect that at all. So.
Yeah. All right, how do you think our interaction as a group has hopefully benefited these kids in the Bridge to Success?
Well, I think you've done an effective job, and I appreciate y'all coming and being a part of all of this. You know, our hope is that through what you've done and what we do here at the Bridge to Success overall, that it allows them to expand their vision for the future and helps them grow their horizons and where they're going. And I really appreciate y'all being a part and the time that you've given.